Aquarius. How are my beautiful Aquariuses today? I hope this message finds you well. This is Dawn from Dawn Williams Tarot. If you're new to my channel, this message may be for you. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Aquarius for mid-December 2023. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for finding your way here. I would absolutely love it if you would join our community. I do sit down and meditate prior to doing any recording for any of the videos that I prepare for you. And one of the things that Spirit has me do is they have me call in all the higher selves of the individuals who have subscribed to my channel. So regardless of whether you watch each individual message or not, there are blessings, there are things that are brought into all of the videos, and this is a blessing for you. You will be included even if you don't even have the opportunity actually to watch the videos. So I would absolutely love for you to join us. Okay, so today I'm going to pull a oracle card. I'm going to do your reading a little bit different because I have figured out a way to get both to get my cards and myself on the video. But what I plan to do is when I read your cards, because I have a tendency to want to look at the cards, so I'm not really making eye contact with you, I'm going to pull myself off. And then at the end, after I do your reading portion, the last part is I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Archangel Power deck to conclude your reading, but I'm going to pull those while I'm on screen. But while I'm doing your main reading portion, I'm going to just have you look at the cards so you can focus on what I'm seeing, okay? So today I'm actually recording this on December the 13th. This is for mid-December, whenever you happen to come upon this reading. Hopefully we'll have some information in here that resonates with you. Today, Mercury actually has gone retrograde. It will be in retrograde until January the 1st, which it goes back direct. So you may find communication things breaking down, travel arrangements, electrical things, mechanical things, all those things get affected by this energy. So I just have been telling people, if you're doing any traveling, if you're going to go anywhere for the holidays, just double check all of your details. Make sure that you have everything that you need. Give yourself plenty of time. You're not the only one that's affected by this Mercury retrograde. So just be prepared for the unexpected. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards. And your first card is, oh, this is beautiful, Aquarius. The world is blessed to have you. Isn't that a pretty card? Let's see if I can figure out which way I need to tilt it so you can see it better. Ah, it's kind of like straight on. Okay. All right, we're going to put this right here. I definitely want it in camera. Okay. And then I'm going to start with these. So now I'm going to take myself off here so that I can pay attention to what I'm doing. And you can pay attention to the card. Oh, yay, look at that. I like it. All right, here we go. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay, so I call in our spirit guides. I call in our higher self. I call in the ancestors. I call in any family members, living or past, that are here for your best and your highest, Aquarius. I also call in the angelic realms. I call in the archangels, any ascended masters, any beings that are working with you in this realm or any other that has a contract with you to do the work. And then I also call in Father, Mother, God, God of our heart, whatever that represents for you. Okay, so now I'm going to split. I am going to do this slightly different. I do want that in here, but I'm going to pull your cards this way. Okay, so Aquarius energy. Takes me a little bit longer to do it this way, but I kind of really like to get the feel. Aquarius. Mm. Aquarius, Aquarius, ooh, right here. I'll rearrange these here in just a second once I get your cards pulled. And this one right here underneath this. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, so I am going to do your reading slightly different. I'm reading this way instead of this way. Okay, so I'm reading across. And as I read across here, this top column right here represents your strengths. You do have this Four of Wands. This card is a card of stability, and it's a card of balance. Can also represent stagnation, and it can also represent some kind of a level of depression. Now, it could very well be that that may be what may be affecting this Nine of Swords here. And the Nine of Swords is a energy of sleepless nights. So it could be tapping into a little bit of this frustration energy here, but this is also a card of celebration. So this is a card of celebration. I always call this my 1111 card. This is my angelic number because I work with the angels. And, you know, you've got this beautiful swag here that once you walk through this energy here, when you get past that, this I'm going to call this a portal, whatever you want to call this. Once you get inside there, there's like celebrations, happiness, joy. So this could very well be that some of you are celebrating something very significant here in mid-December. It could be any type of thing that would recognize you. So it could be maybe you're going to get a promotion, or maybe you're going to get some kind of a bonus because you've done something extra special that you're being recognized for. This is also a card of potentially marriage. So some of you may be getting a proposal at this holiday season. This is a card of celebration. So it could represent maybe you've completed some kind of a class, or maybe you've completed some kind of skills or training of some kind that you're being recognized for. But this is a very happy card. It does represent happiness and beauty and celebrations and community and coming together with people that you love. So this could also represent potentially your Christmas, right? That you're going to have a very nice Christmas holiday. Now, this Nine of Swords, this is in your strengths position. So it seems to me as though whatever may have been keeping you awake at night, whatever it was that you were struggling with mentally in terms of things that was affecting you or affecting the way that you were thinking about things, it seems as though you have now turned that around for yourself as it is a strength, and you have figured out how to recognize and realize the things that you can control in your life, that you definitely can make progress towards, or the things that are outside of your realm of comfort or your ability to make any changes to that, and then how it affects you. So this is like switching that the way that you think about something or the way that you feel about something, emotionally, mentally. And I feel as though, even though it shows that your hands are tied, I feel as though you've easily been able to figure out what all of that is for you. If you had gotten that in a previous reading, I remember this Nine of Swords being very predominant through many of the readings in my last round. This next card has to do with the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is a card of two energies coming together. Twos have to do with choices or a decision. He typically is standing in his castle and he's looking out where he's quite safe. So this is a card of safety, but he's also thinking that he's done everything there is to do. And he's actually at a point where he's really considering, even though he has that globe in his hand, it typically is representative of the earth. So in other decks, that is the earth that he's holding in his hand, as though he has the whole world in his hand. But he's also bored, and I think he's thinking of potentially wanting to go out in adventure. He wants to go out and find something that is going to spark his passion. He actually wants to go out and try something different. So this card could represent potential travel coming up, and that would make sense if you are going away for the holidays. Just make sure that, again, that you solidify all of your travel plans and make sure that you have everything set, because we are in that Mercury retrograde. Now, the other thing I want to draw your attention to, which is really standing out for me right here, is the lily and the rose, right? The lilies do represent compassion and purity of thought, while the roses represent, wisdom, courage, and action. So it looks as though this decision you're going to have to make is whether or not you are going to venture out, try something different, go out for the adventure, or are you going to stay where you are at and stay in the comfort, right? Because this is a card of comfort and security. This next column has to do with what's helping or hindering you, and you are blessed. You are blessed with this Empress energy. And the Empress I would believe, would represent you, even though you have this Temperance card in the very center of your reading. I do believe that the energy embodied by you is this Empress. Now, the beautiful thing about the Empress is that she's all about nurturing and growth and creativity. She's all about ideas and plans, and she definitely is quite fertile. So keep in mind that if you are of childbirth years, you may want to consider whether or not you want to have a child. So if that's the case and you want to have a baby, I would say that it's a very good chance that you could potentially get pregnant at this time. And then if you don't, of course, then you would have to make decisions as to how you want to prevent that. Now, the thing I did notice right here is there's a pomegranate right here by her foot. I have not noticed that on this card before. Pomegranates are about fertility, so that makes sense. Fertility and security and sacred knowledge, truth, and it's also about the underworld. So she does represent abundance. She does represent the divine feminine energy, and I really feel as though you are going to be tapping more into your capabilities. She does have her foot here on this moon, so that does capture the energy of mysteries or the subconscious. So her energy is just really tap into your gifts and your abilities, and you're just being very strongly represented in this part of your reading. Okay, Aquarius? And then we have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a card. She's got one foot in the water and one on earth. She is pouring from one cup to another. So this is kind of an alchemy type of an energy that she represents. She also represents patience, and she represents balance. She represents caution as well. So again, this is telling me that this caution card has to do with your travel, right? So if this is you, and we think about this energy moving up, right? If this is you right here, this is a card of sticking up for yourself, defending your position, right? And you are being very cautious with your progression forward, and with that decision as to, you know, how you want to handle that travel situation that's coming up for you. She's definitely both of these cards here are major arcana cards. So as this is in the very center of your reading, these energies are going to be with you, I would say, through December, and probably the first part of January as well. You then have this Six of Pentacles, and this is what's helping or hindering. I believe this is a helping. This is recognizing that you are being very smart with your finances at this time. You are finding it that you have a tendency to want to be generous. You want to help those in need. You want to help others. So this is a card of give and take. Now, sixes typically have to do with persevering, moving forward, overcoming obstacles, those kinds of things. But I do believe that this is also in balance with your money situation, right? This has to do with really knowing how much you can spend at this time, or maybe you want to reallocate some money from somewhere else, something along those lines. But this is a very generous card. This is a very kind, generous energy that is here for you. So it could very well be that this is you and you're being very generous with your gifts. Doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could very well represent being very generous with your time, maybe helping others with like a soup kitchen, or helping feed the homeless, or, you know, whatever that represents for you. And it's going to be different for all of you. This next column has to do with your opportunities. Now, I did mention that this right here is for you to be able to stand up for yourself, Aquarius. Now, the thing about standing up for yourself, as you can see, this guy is in a position here where he has the upper hand, and he does have a wand, and he is fending himself, right? He's fending for himself. But it also has this yellow here. And yellow in the tarot is a very positive color. This represents you standing up for yourself, but standing in your sovereignty, being able to speak up for the things that you want in life, and being recognized for that. And it could very well be that this is a very new concept for you, that maybe you are not the type of person who would just, you know, step up and speak up for yourself, right? But it looks as though you are really starting to own this energy for yourself. You're stepping into your sovereignty. You're not allowing others to get the upper hand. You're not bowing down to others. This is a beautiful card for you. Then we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, as you can see, this page is not paying any attention to his cup, and he has this fish in this cup. Now, if he doesn't pay attention to what's going on, he could lose this fish, right? However, what the pages represent are younger people. This could be somebody who is younger, that is just really coming into their emotional immaturity in terms of relationships or even love. This could also be that you're waiting for some type of a message for somebody that you love, to bring you, you know, something that is going to just light you up from the inside. So this could very well be that this is a person that you know, Or it could be that this is a message that you're waiting to receive. Or it could be that this is somebody that you're going to be working closely with, and they are in a state, as a younger person, they're in a state of enamored. They're very enamored with whoever it is that they're giving their heart to, right? So you might be around someone who is just like a lovesick puppy, love puppy sick. How does it say? Sick love puppy? You know what I mean? They're just like, they're in their little la la lands, right? So this could be a family member, it could be anybody, it could be somebody in your family, it could be your child, could be somebody who is just, you know, really dipping their toes in the water of that love vibration. And then we have this 8. Now, all of these cards for you have been, so you do have the wand energy here. You don't have any air energy at all. So that's the one area that we are missing. But this right here does represent a skill set. This is your skill set. This is saying that you're very skilled at what you do, that you take your job very seriously. This could be that you are going to be completing some type of a project in order for you to be able to get paid for that project. As you can see, he's got his sleeves all pushed up. He's like really concentrating and very focused on this energy. So it could be that you've got a new project coming in for you that's going to be starting, or you're completing a new project, but something else is coming in for you to look at that is going to help your finances there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all these cards because I do want to clarify. Please, what do our Aquariuses need to know? I'd like to clarify all these cards, please. So what I am going to do is I'm going to spread these out again. These out here. These out here. And here. My cards are kind of sticking together. Sorry about that. Move these guys up a little bit. These guys up. These guys up. Okay, here we go. Please clarify the 4 of Wands, please. Oh, we got the 2 of Pentacles. So the 2 of Pentacles is the play hard, work hard, play hard. And that would kind of make sense because this card is all about celebrations and this is about working hard, playing hard. There's decisions here to be made. It could have to do with like length of time that you're going to be out at this event here. But this is also a card of finances. It could very well be that, you know, you're just making the decision as to, you know, when you want to go on, when you want to leave home and when you want to come back. So it could be that you're still making those decisions as to your planning for your travel. Okay, and then we need right there. 9 is by the 7 of Wands. So this again is reiterating this card, but this is saying up here. So this card, remember we spoke about as your strength, is that you've gotten to the point where you have realized and recognized how you can get out of that monkey brain, how you can change your way of thinking. And again, this card is coming in, and this is defending yourself. So you've gotten this card twice. So that is a message that you really do need to speak up for yourself. Okay, Aquarius? Good ones, please clarify. Whoa, right here. Oh, and we got the Four of Wands again. How fun is that? That is so funny. So here's the Four of Wands, here's the Four of Wands. And as you can see on this card, once you walk through, right, and go under the swag, you go through there, there's a big party going on. So it looks as though you're going to have a really lovely time this holiday season. Okay, please clarify the Empress right here. Ooh, okay, so the Three of Swords is a card of loss. It's a card of heartache. In this position right here. So this is what's helping or hindering you. It could very well be that you have had a heartache or you've had a loss of some kind. Perhaps this holiday season, you're finding yourself without a partner, without a love partner. Something has happened that has broken you up or something. However, because you do have this Empress card here, I think that this is a card of healing. So to me, what this is saying is that you may be healing from this heartbreak. This is energy that is in, I believe it's in your past, and you are now stepping into this Empress energy here, and she is helping you with this healing work that you are doing. Temperance, please. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is this card right here. Oh, that's the Swords. Nine of Wands, sorry. This is the Wounded Warrior. Okay, so the Wounded Warrior has to do with definitely recognizing all of your hard work, that you have really been going through the grind. You have been really putting your nose to the grindstone. You are so very close to the end of this, which would be the 10. To me, it looks as though you have really did everything that you could possibly do. Now it's just a time of progressing a few steps forward in order for you to put this into a completed completion state. Okay, so 6, wait right here. King of Wands energy. Okay, so the King of Wands has to do with, again, so kings have to do with experience, gaining experience, or utilizing existing experience. This king is the badass king. He is fire energy. He gets things done. He has got salamanders on his cloak here, right, which represents fire. So he definitely knows how to complete projects. He knows how to get things done. He knows how to champion people to get things done for him. So he is a doer. He is an action taker. He's very fiery. And this could very well be someone that does help you along this path. Like I was saying, that maybe you're thinking about reallocating money in some way. And this person could very well help you with that task, right? Help you diversifying your portfolio, or helping you with figuring out, maybe you're going to, I keep getting, buy gold and silver or palladium, or, the precious metals and all of that. So it could very well be that you're looking for somebody that's very fiery, very motivated, very passionate about what they do, and is also a good leader, right? And this could represent you in this moment, taking this lead of being this very generous individual in however that represents for you. Okay, and then we're going to clarify this 7. With the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away from something. Okay, so this card, remember, is the card of standing up for yourself, right? And I feel as though because you're standing up for yourself, somebody else is going to be walking away. They're going to be walking away because they realize that your energy has changed, and they no longer have the ability to be able to manipulate you, right? This is, you're standing up for yourselves, and this person's just walking away because they realize that you have now stepped into your sovereignty. Okay, Page of Cups, please. Where's my Page of Cups clarifier? right here. Ace of Swords. Okay, so this Page of Cups is a young person who's in love or bringing a love message, and it is also being clarified by this Ace of Swords. So this is a new idea, a new opportunity, a new way of expressing, a new way of communicating. Something's coming in. It is a gift from God. God is handing you this ace right here, right? And this is something you're going to have to take action with. So it could very well be that he's bringing in this new idea for you, something that is going to stimulate you, something that's going to progress you forward, that's going to make you recognize that recognize this opportunity. And then your last card has to do with that 8. And you've got the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords, so you've got this 8. This is all about your skill set. This is about, completing this project, moving forward. And this card right here is about, I feel as though whatever this energy represents for you, it could very well be that you're feeling as though, you've just been putting in a lot more time than you thought you would in order to complete this project. However, you're very skilled, you're very diligent, you're not going to allow yourself to be pulled away from completing this task. And one of the things that this card is sharing with us is that once you get through this piece, you're going to feel as though you're going to calmer shores, right? It's going to be much more relaxing for you and less stressful in terms of trying to complete this task before you go out and enjoy your celebrations here. So the 6 of Swords has to do with moving to calmer waters. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to pull these cards up here real quick. I'm going to put myself back on screen. And then I'm going to pull your 4 Archangel Power Tarot to complete your readings. Let's do this. Show self. Hi. Okay, so here we are. So I shuffled this deck a bunch of times. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the deck and take the top and bottom card. So here's the top card. Here's the bottom card. And then I'm going to split the deck one more time. Wait. One more time. Take the top card. And take the bottom card. Ooh, beautiful cards. Okay, so your first card. Okay, so at this point, if you're still new to my channel and you have not subscribed, I will ask that you like and subscribe, please, at this point. Especially if you have found some of these messages to be helpful to you. Okay, so your first card was the Page of Raphael. And the energy is gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. And it says a new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations and great intuitive insights. So if this is an emotional situation and this is a page, it's very much tapping into this Page of Cups right here. So this is an extended message for this. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationship or social invitations, and great intuitive insights. And then we have the Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, the time for your career rather than relationship. So if she's the Queen of Michael and she's about career, then this has got to be the Queen of Pentacles. Do we have the Queen of Pentacles here? No. Okay. But we did talk about career, so that's a good one. Okay, and then the 8 of Gabriel. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So this would be the Eight of Wands right here. This is that fast moving energy. So this is coming in quickly. It's a lot of activity happening. And the thing about the activity is it also is creating some beautiful results for you. Okay. And then we have the Six of Michael, and the Six of Michael is about the light at the end of the tunnel, breathing a sigh of relief and making new plans, relocation or travel. And that would definitely have to do with your final card here, that Six of Swords. This is definitely confirming this transition, right? Relocation or travel. Okay. Aquarius, this doesn't look too bad. So I do see that you do have this queen coming in. You do have this empress energy, which I did translate, and I feel that this is mostly your energy here. You do have the temperance card. You have this page that does represent a person, or it does represent a new emotional situation for you, right? But I don't see a lot of people in here. So it feels like a lot of things that are happening for you are just going to be more around you, right? Around you and your energy. It isn't really involving too many others at this time. And then the last thing I wanted to leave you with in this message is that the world is definitely blessed to have you. And I feel blessed to have you as one of my people, one of my tarot tribe. Okay, so again, like and subscribe. Until next time, I hope you found this message helpful to you in some way. Abundant blessings to you and all of yours. And I will chat with you again soon. Until then,